I just wanted to say, in all honesty, about the way the last model airplane went. Um, I wouldn't have ordered the American-made receiver if I didn't think that. I was almost certain that the Chinese one had gotten canceled, the order for it, and if that hadn't happened, if I hadn't been informed that it happened, I wouldn't have ordered the American one, so that wouldn't have even been an issue. But I was concerned that I would have more trouble installing the American one than the Chinese one, and if I thought there was a good chance that the Chinese one would still arrive, I would have waited for it. But I might not have, because I wanted to forge ahead and get it done, and the American one got there sooner, so I might have gone ahead and pushed forward with it anyway, just to get it done, because I don't like dragging things out for a long time. But because the Chinese one was originally supposed to arrive about 4 days later. I ended up arriving 2 days later. But I was convinced with almost certainty that wasn't going to arrive. Now, if I really took it to the extreme perfection, I could have said, well, maybe I could have wondered if it would have arrived by some slight chance and waited till the 20th or the last couple of days to see before forging ahead. But that just didn't make sense, because the information I had told me that was not going to happen. And even if I didn't think that, I wanted to get it done as soon as possible, because I was tired of the agony of waiting and waiting, which is a problem I tend to have. But I probably would have forged ahead with the American one just to get it done adequately and have it resolved. But that's all water over the dam now. I can't see building another one, because it's like picking at a scab. It's just been like agony trying to build these 3 models in the last less than a year, and not having any real significant luck with any of them. And I feel as though I did the best I could. I built, if you count surface vehicles, it's been about 11 models, if you count scratch built, and it's been 5 kits, and if you just count airplanes, it's like 9 models, 10 models, something like that. And altogether, I've had probably over 30 airplanes, and that doesn't count surface vehicles. And it's enough, the agony I've gone through with them is enough. I like the Traxxas Celeste, but I don't want to invest any more money in it, because I discussed that about how it's not really worth it to keep changing gearing back and forth, and with the way the parts get lost in the car so easily, permanently. I have to work in the car most of the time, and plus there's no place to use it with the high-speed gearing that I know of that I can get to conveniently, and I have to keep switching it back and forth, which I don't want to do. And then there's still the chance of burning out the motor, because you need a long stretch of road to get it up to speed, or else you burn out the motor, and you can still do it wrong and burn out the motor even if you have a long stretch of road. So it wouldn't be that much of an increase in speed anyway to make it worth all that hassle. So I'm not going to do that. It goes about 50 some odd miles an hour, which is supposed to, the way it is, and that's fine. I've been having a good time with it. I'm going to keep having a good time with it, but I'm not going to do any more gearing upgrades or any electronics upgrades or anything like that I'm just going to use it as it is. I don't like having to constantly pour money into these things, these hobbies, and constantly strive for more and more. It's not peace to me. It's not, it's too contentious. I mean, I just want to have peace of mind. I don't want to be constantly struggling to be better and better. And, like with the career, I always used to say, people used to say, what are you going to do? Your father was in the Air Corps, what are you going to do? Well, it's not about me. I don't have to be a big shot. I was proud of my father because he was my father. I loved him. It's not about me. There wasn't anything going on like World War II when I was coming of age. And, everyone has to work. I agree, and I did work for a long time. Maybe that's enough, and just want to have peace of mind and get along with people. I know I haven't always gotten along with people, but that isn't always my fault. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But I just want to have peace of mind and peace in my life. And sometimes these hobbies don't provide that. So I want to just leave it as it is with the hobbies and not invest any more money into it. As far as the Cessna F949, that might be something worth trying, but it might be like opening the whole can of worms again. It doesn't do stunts, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll be flying with, it'll be only 3-channel, but that might be a new experience. It would be a new experience, which might be worth trying. Wouldn't use stabilization, so I wouldn't have to worry about relying on that. But the whole flying can of worms tends to cause me anxiety. But that one might not as bad, so that might be worth trying sometime. But then I have to think about being a man of my word, and I've said that I want to give up the flying hobby, and I don't want to renege on what I said to my wife about it. So I think that for the time being, I'm better off leaving that alone. But the RC car hobby is fine. If I leave it alone, not invest a lot of money into it, except when things break down, need to be repaired, and then only cautiously and judiciously. But that's all I want to say. Everybody have a nice day. Bye.